cocktail. That's kind of what we're doing this week. Kinda. I think everything is kind of holiday related. Good. So, Cranberry Pine. This recipe is submitted by Julian, / also known as, aka EMK. Submitted in November 2012. This was last year. Unfortunately, when it comes to holiday drinks, when somebody submits them, sometimes they fall off because there's just too many, and then I have them for next year. So, if we don't do your cocktail, you may get another chance every year. We are going to do a cocktail that has a 1/4 ounce of creme de Cassis right here. That's black currant, people. 1/4 ounce of Chambord. Boom, right here. And I believe this recipe was inspired by the fact that Julian had just got Chambord. Boom, an ounce of gin. A year ago. How's your Chambord? An ounce of gin. It called for Bombay. I'm going to use Bombay because it's called Cranberry Pine. Pine. Juniper. And I was going to pick something else because there's only a little in here, but I measured it ahead of time, and there's an ounce right there. 2 ounces of Sprite. This is my Sprite from my my Soda Stream. Then kicks ass. You should get yourself a Soda Stream. Stat. I don't sell those. 3 dashes of bitters. I'm going to use, you can use, I'll show you some. This is Alamacule, I don't know if that's how you say it, but tiki bitters from Bittermans. Big popular seller on the store at awesomedrinks.com, so I figure people like them as much as me. You might as well use them. Very good aroma, very good taste. If you don't have those, you could always use Peychaud. This is going to give you a little bit of a black licorice fennel anise-like finish. You could use what everybody's probably seen. These are called Angostura bitters. You can get those pretty much anywhere through us or whatnot. And the Angostura have a little bit more of a tart quinine-like bite to them. There's a couple that you could pick from. They've got tons of them, but those are a couple of the more popular ones. We're going to start creating the drink. I'm going to do it with a stir mechanism instead of doing it with a shake. There's no juices in here. I'm not going to be putting the Sprite in right away, so it doesn't really matter. I think it'll be good. Oh, Jesus! If I just make it old school. Stir. Like they did it in the classic days. Oh, yeah. And there's not many left, but that's one of our, unfortunately, new yet retiring tikis that we have at the store. That's the Speed Demon, folks. Had a couple people buy it so far. I posted on Facebook. I have 5 of them. That's all I have left. And I would love to have more, had I known earlier, but they retire the tikis. So what happens is when we get the Tiki Farm designs, they produce a production run, typically a few thousand of them, and then they get new designs. They're always bringing new ones to production. The old ones get retired, like that bottle, and then they don't have them anymore. So it's going into retirement, which means I can't physically buy them after I bought these. They're like, yeah, you can get 8, and I sold 2 and I kept 1. They become kind of a collector item after a while because they don't produce them anymore. So if you have them, you'll be one of like 2,000 people or whatever that would have them. And I've never yet seen them redo a production run. So be that as may. And we've had a bunch of people buying some of the tikis from overseas and shipping them, which is kind of cool. Now, if you get the Cthulhu tiki, that's a different story. The Horror and Clay guys don't plan on stopping production because it's not a very good way of making money. We're going to do 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. Next. Done. We're going to do another 1/4 ounce. This time it's going to be the currants. Boom. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of Sprite at the end because it doesn't really work so well when you do it at the beginning. You'll stir out all the carbonation. Which sometimes you just want to do it. Some people want the sweetness and not the carbonation.
That's how I drink my soda. I shake it.
Yeah, she burns out all the carbonation in her sodas. Why am I not? I don't have my awesome spoon. Whatever. I've never seen anybody shake the soda carbonation out. That doesn't make any sense. Why are you drinking soda?
It's too carbonated.
There's no such thing as too much carbonation. That's why I always over-carbonate my soda streams. You know?
No, I don't get that from your soda stream. But like, bottled
Bottled?
soda is usually really carbonated.
Wow. That was the longest
I'm channeling my inner delegate.
conversation that I've heard in a while. 2 ounces. See if it fits. Oh, look at that. The perfect cranberry pine. There's no cranberry in here. It smells like pine.
Maybe the blackcurrant and the Chambord mixed
Smells-
to be very cranberry.
It smells nice. I don't really think I dig the color though. It's a little boring. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Tastes like a Christmas tree. Oh, it's got a really nice finish. So,
Somebody said no such thing as too much carbonation. Excuse moi, you've never tried. Oh gosh, Erdinger, Erweise.
what? Erdinger Urweise. Yeah, yes, I have actually. I don't know why that would be too much carbonation. I love Erdinger. I don't think I've had it in this country though. There's still no such thing as too much carbonation. One of the coolest cocktail creations using Bombay because it doesn't have a lot of gin taste. It actually only brings out the juniper for some reason. Like, there's a lot of other herbal herbaceousness in a gin. This one has just that hint of pine, but it's got a really sweet, fine finish. It's very smooth and elegant. The carbonation is not too much. Maybe this is dying out. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little flat. So you might get a little more springy action, or if you like it the way Jennifer's talking, there's a couple bubbles in there.
Just the soda. I don't mind cocktails to have be carbonated.
No,
They're not very, very over carbonated.
No, not normally, because there's so many other things in there.
Right.
There is a gin in the very start, and then the finish is a fine dark berry component. Not cran as much, not tart enough, but it definitely has a very flavorful, unique flavor that goes right into the finish. That's that black currant Chambord, like blackberry, raspberry, whatever crazy ingredients this is. But it doesn't taste too much like Chambord, too much like blackcurrant, too much like gin. It kind of builds itself together, and I think the key component is the fact that you've reduced some of that down with the, that's right, champion sale. For those who don't understand, that means we had a sale at awesometrace.com. And typically it's those fine folks over there in live.everydaydrinkers.com.
Yep.
They wait.
Chrissy just said, wait for it.
They wait so that I'll dance on camera. Oh, you should check out cmcocktails.tumblr.com. That is where I post some of the recipes each week, but I try and take stupid things like that, break them down to animated GIFs, and I post the animated GIFs, and if you click through, it'll go to YouTube. Everybody already knows where YouTube is. But it has stupid pictures of me doing, like, waving tapes and crazy stuff in a loop. So, there's that. Anyway, the Sprite in here is the key component that disperses these ingredients and kind of pushes them together, and then you get the bitters that obviously make everything better, bringing it together. Maybe some of these great flavors are from the bitters. If so, it would be in the middle. The middle starts to flatten out, starts to get scary. The beginning is the gin bomb. Then it starts to mellow out to the point where you think it's going to flatten and get boring. And then that's when the blackcurrant flavors and the raspberries kick in. So it has like a seesaw effect, gin, and then this other thing. And you almost feel like it might just be too boring in the center. And I think it may be a little more bright and entertaining if you have a higher carbonated beverage. But at the same time, it gives you just a second to relax from that massive pine to get to that current without having too much crazy roller coasters going on. So this is more like a swing of flavors as opposed to a roller coaster of flavors, if you get my meaning. And anybody who's been watching for a while probably has figured that out. That's it, folks. Caps on. We're finished. EverydayDrinkers.com. Holy crap! Really? That's right. 2 sales in a row. Right at the end of the show. Right where it needs to go, because I'm all jazzed. All right, what was I doing? Classy Coops. You know where you can get those? At the Cha-Ching Sound. AwesomeDrinks.com. Same place you can get these. And you should definitely get those, because somebody just bought habanero. Gary? Was it Gary?
Probably. He said cha-ching.
Habanero bitters, bittermans, just to make, well, probably other reasons too, but to make the Desolation of Smog shooter.
That was Gary. Holy crap, he bought a lot more than
Spicy
just that.
habaneros, dude. This, a little more tame, a little more flavorful and bright. Think about that. We continually use bitters on the show to get people in the mindset that bitters will change your life. So go do that. You don't even have to buy it from us. I don't care. Just get your ass some bitters. Damn it. EverydayDrinkers.com. We're teaching you how to drink.